10:12, coming at you live from Cape May, New Jersey. Check out the view. Surfers, hang time, buddy. This is, they say that the Jersey Shore is sort of like the Capri of the Mid-Atlantic, and I'm seeing that now. About to pass by Morrow's Nut House on my left, and that gives me a good feeling because whenever I go to a new place, the first thing I do is look to see if there's like a nut house centrally located, because it's a sign always of a thriving economy and a prosperous people. Phil made the trip with me. I just want to report to all of you that he is back on track, doing great. This is unfortunately a dog-free boardwalk, and so we had to go on separate routes for our run. But I did say to him, I said, Phil, wasn't that long ago where women weren't even allowed to vote, and now look at us. We're probably 75 to 100 years out from having a woman, be elected to president of this country. So progress is being made every day. Anyway, I'm thinking a lot about a good friend of mine. Don't like to say best friend, but she's high up there on the list, and that's Beyoncé, who, as we all know, is having a terrible time, despite recent rumors, by her dad, Charles Knowles, who said that this whole breakup discussion was really just is a Jedi mind trick. And I don't know if he's familiar with the Star Wars franchise. Not really. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But, he is, I just, to give credit where credit is due, he's made a point of letting us all know that, he's to be taken seriously. He is still the manager of Destiny's Child. And, how many of us can say that we're managing a music group that no longer exists? But despite, sort of the outcry from that corner, the truth is, Jay-Z and Beyoncé are on their way to Splitsville. And I wanted to show Beyoncé a little support, give her some suggestions for how to get through what was ultimately going to be a very challenging but rewarding time for her. And the first and most obvious is, Beyoncé, I need you to recognize your own self-worth. You need to be in competition with a bunch of other, socialite and B-grade rappers for the attention of, the man you're sharing your life with. I don't think so. The reality is, we've all seen the Single Ladies video. I won't say the greatest work of art that I'm ever going to see in my lifetime. Top 5 for sure, though. And, the hair extensions alone, the variety, and the ability to wear them all so well. Never forget, you're not someone who ever needs to be in competition with someone else for, the love and loyalty of your own husband. You deserve better. You deserve to be number one. So that's the first thing. The second thing is clear space. There is someone out there who's going to be able to appreciate you and give you all that you deserve in the world. And you're never going to find that person while you're putting all that energy into this relationship with Jay-Z. And you know what? That person might not be as successful or talented or wealthy or famous or stylish or charismatic as Jay-Z. But on the plus side, probably going to be a lot better looking. And maybe you don't need all that. Maybe you need, maybe the person who's really going to appreciate you is going to be like a school teacher or someone who does like chimpanzee rescue. Like a really good looking guy who does chimpanzee rescue. So that's number 2. Number 3, find your inner Solange. Solange loves you and she wants to fight your battles for you. But you need to access that thing inside you that, is willing to fight for yourself. Solange isn't going to be there in every elevator with you. That's just the reality. But you know who is? You are. You're never going to take an elevator ride where you aren't there. So keep that in mind. Finally, most importantly, to fuel you through this difficult time, you need to be eating the right food. And the right food is, of course, protein all day. But you know what? If you need it, have a little ice cream, girl.